Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? I hope you can hear me because I can't shout because it's 11. I didn't have a chance to film the video earlier. So yeah, I've had so many messages, like so many positive responses. Like, thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful for if you can hear somebody snoring in the background, it's my roommate. So yeah. Thank you very much. I hope you can hear me, but I'm super grateful for the support and the love from everybody. Honestly, it's been tough, but God is still on the throne. You know that song from Maverick City, The Refiner? Everybody's like, you know that part where it says, "Bear me beautiful, bear me lovely, bear me righteous." No, even before, when he says, "You refiner, I want to be consumed. I want to be tried by fire, purified." I can't sing right now, but I want to be tried by fire, purified. You take whatever you desire. You Lord, use my life. People are like, my friend Maureen was like, she was like talking to me, and she was like, when it gets to that part, I normally don't sing it because I don't want to sing it. I don't want to be tried by fire. I don't want to be purified. I don't want God to take whatever He desires to use my life. Nah, I'm not singing that. She generally doesn't sing that part. And so we laughed about it, and obviously she's like, I need to repent. But it's true because it's like, yesterday after I did the video that I posted on YouTube, I spoke to my dad and we had a really deep conversation. And, he was talking about my mom and how we all believed and we prayed till the very end. My dad that week was fasting. He didn't eat, he didn't drink. And despite all of that, my mom still passed away. And, my dad was emotional. But then he was like, but just because he didn't answer my prayer then or our prayer then, it doesn't mean that he's not God. He's still God and he's still faithful. And whatever he said he's going to do with your life, we have to see it happen. We know it's going to happen because he said it. So, guys, I'm doing the procedure tomorrow, the first one, taking the tube out from my stomach tomorrow. We are praying, we're believing for something. We know this year, on the 1st of January, I got delivered from a spirit spouse I didn't even know I had. So we're just praying, we're just believing that something amazing is going to happen. As I'm doing tomorrow to remove the tube, we just believe for the Spirit of the living God to do something crazy. But like my dad was saying, and like my sister was saying, and like I say as well all the time, even if he doesn't. Like my sister Diana said, she's like, what we have to do is just believe that he's done it, because we know he's done it in the spirit realm. We know he's done. Believe he's done it, and believe he's done it, and just thank him in advance for it. How he's gonna do it and when he's gonna do it is none of our business. Because then that we're trying to play God and manipulate God. We're trying to dictate to God what he should do. But we're not God. We don't know how he's gonna do it or when he's gonna do it. My sister says this all the time. But what we have to do is just trust that he has done it and thank him for it. My sister already said this, but hearing it like this for me was such a breakthrough and a revelation. And so I was like, wow. It's like, you don't have to bother. It's not your responsibility to think about how he's going to do it. Is he going to do it after the first operation, or after the second one, or before this, or before that? No. And not when. He's going to do it now, next month, the end of the year. We don't have to bother ourselves with any of that. But we have to bother ourselves with that. He's already done it, and we thank him in advance for it. I receive it, and I know that he's done it. That's all. So that for me was such a revelation that really encouraged me in light of tomorrow's procedure. My dad was like, in the Bible we always talk about Job and we talk about Ruth and Abraham. We always use these examples, right? But these are people that like gone more than 4,000 years ago. I mean, Abraham, we're talking about 4,000 years ago, right? But like, Jesus is looking for the modern day Ruth, the modern day Abraham, the modern day Job. And my dad was like, if God is using my family as the modern day Job in order for his glory to be displayed, then may so be it. You know, and I was like, yeah. You know, that's true. He's maybe probably using us as the modern day Jobs, and may so be it. So be it. Today was tough as well because already it was a very anxious thing for me, the idea of dealing with an operation. I've not had an operation in 3 years. The last one I had was 3 years ago when I had the tube put in for the dialysis I do at home. So this is the first one in 3 years, and it's just like, you're back at it again. And I've had more than 10 in the past, so it's not like it's the first time, but it's just the first time in a while. It's the first one in a while, and I'm just feeling some way, but I'm just gonna allow the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, to be my portion. Like Philippians chapter 4 is like, don't be anxious about anything, but everything with prayer, supplication, thanksgiving, make your request known to God, and let the peace of God be your portion. So I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Today was tough as well, I was saying, because there's a doctor here that she's not a nice person. She's not warm, and unfortunately she's the one that spoke to me today, and she was just very terrible. Honestly, if you work in healthcare, if you see yourself becoming mean, because I feel like maybe it's over time, because I feel like some people start well and then over time they just become terrible people. If you see yourself becoming mean, quit or take a break, because a patient who's sick doesn't need your meanness. I am the one doing the procedure. I am the one going to throw under the knife tomorrow. I'm the one who's going to be dealing with this. I don't care about your stupid degree in medicine and your 50 years of experience. You don't talk to me like that. I'm the one going through the pain. Like, she was just like, yeah, but what's the big deal? Because I was feeling a bit anxious, and I wasn't expecting her to like comfort me, because she's not my mom. But I was expecting her to be like nice about it at least. But she was very like, yeah, so can you just sign? Like, yeah, just sign. I'm like, what am I signing? You signing for the procedure? And I was just like, yeah, okay, but like, what does it entail? Like, is it the same as what I did the last time? Like, well, you've done it before, so what is there to explain? Like, she was just really, really rude. And I was just thinking, God, you've changed me, you know? Because I was just looking at her, I could see through her and the pain. I was just like, yeah, Semo. I was just like, right, okay, sis, that's fine. I'll just sign. And she walked away. I'm like, you are a very lucky girl that you've met a transformed Anna who is full of the grace of God, because if she met me 3 years ago, what would I have thought? I would have insulted her whole generation. She would have felt sorry for herself, and my words will still be ringing in her ears 10 years from now. But God didn't give me a tongue to destroy people's lives, but to bless and encourage them. So I just left it. But honestly, I don't think doctors and some nurses understand. I think they're just here. It's a job. It's just a job. I'm like, at what point do you become so callous as a healthcare professional? At what point do you become so, I don't know. Is it because you see so many people dying, so you become numb to people's emotions and feelings? I want to understand. If you guys is any doctors or nurses watching this video, please help me to understand. At what point do you become so cold that you don't feel compassion for people anymore, and it's just a sickness, and it's just another procedure, you're just a patient? She was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm like, you know what? You're lucky I'm a Christian. You're lucky I'm a Christian, and I can just get over it and find my comfort in God. They did the same thing to one of my roommates. She was crying afterwards, and we were there comforting her. Like, people are just horrible. They just speak anyhow. Don't understand the person is going through pain. We are in a hospital. Do you think we want to be here? I don't want to be here. None of us want to be here. But you're making us that you acting like as if we are disturbing your life. Did I ask you to be a nurse? Did I ask you to become a doctor? Shaq, if you, and also, this is what I'm going to tell her next time she tries this nonsense with me again. If you don't want to deal with people, you don't have to be a doctor that actually has contact with patients. You could be a doctor in a research office or in a lab. Like, you could be different types of doctors. Like, you don't have to be a doctor that talks to people, because it's almost like you find it very irritating. Maybe she's just doing it because it's part of her experience. Like, she has to get a number of experience with patients before she can actually do what she wants. Because I really, you can tell some people don't want to be here. Like, they hate this. I'm like, but why are you doing this? Making people's lives and patients' lives, which are already dealing physically, mentally, psychologically, spiritually with a lot. And you're here giving them a hard time, not being compassionate and kind in explaining procedures and different things, or the type of medicines they need to take and why they need to take them. Just very like, yeah, you need to take this medicine because I told, like, because I said so, just drink it. What's the big deal? Don't ask questions. Are you talking to a child? They haven't seen my wrath. But don't worry. They'll have it soon. I'm joking. Anyways, guys, this is what I was talking about today. But yeah, tomorrow is my procedure, so I'm really hoping to be able to do it tomorrow evening, but the procedure is tomorrow, so I don't know if I can do it. I can do the Chronicles tomorrow. Today's day 7, so I don't know if I can do day 8 tomorrow, but we'll see. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching this, and please comment, let me know. Whatever, anything. Are you a healthcare professional? If you're mean, repent, because you're not nice. And if you know people that are mean, call them out, because that's also not nice. So guys, yes, have a blessed evening, and yeah, see you soon.